Hello everyone, so here we are with volume 2 of Mushoku Tensei. Now before I get into it, I'm just going to say if you want to hear my thoughts on the previous volume, which is obviously volume 1 of Mushoku Tensei, I'll leave a link to that video below. Also, I've created a playlist on my channel called My Mushoku Tensei Journey, so all the videos on Mushoku Tensei I made will be put on in there. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So this volume does a lot, especially with setting up the next volume, which is volume 3. But let's start off with the main thing that this volume actually does, and that's introducing us to Eris Greyrad. Now, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of her when I got introduced to her in the prologue chapter 1. But once I got to the end, she really grew on me, and it seems she'd more matured by the end. So, I'm looking forward to her seeing how she grows as a character as well. And on a quick note, in my previous video, I said there was something about Rudius that was putting me off of him. That seems to be slowly going away, and that's a good thing because it's making me like him even more. So hopefully it will go completely, and then I can just, enjoy Rudius for who he is. But let's wait and see what happens in the next few volumes. And it was nice to get a little bit of Roxy in this volume, finding out what she's been up to since, volume 1. Now, volume 1 mainly focused on world building, and I would definitely say volume 2 continues that in a good way. I mean, we learned about the history of the Greyrad house and family, and we also, got a full chapter dedicated to the world of Mushoku Tensei, like its history. And that went about 50 to 100,000 years, I think it went. I can't remember the number at the top of my head, but it was just really nice to get that. And I have to say, what the author is doing with Mushoku Tensei is quite nice, because they not want us to only focus on Rudius and his journey, but they also want us to care about the world of Mushoku Tensei, the world they are creating for their main character. And it's just nice. I don't know how else to describe it. And this is mainly one of the reasons I'm wanting to continue this series, because they want us to, like I said, not only care about that main character, they want to care about the entire world. I don't know how else to describe it. But let's move on to obviously what was the conclusion of the volume, which was obviously that big bright light explosion, which to my knowledge was a sort of teleportation spell from the extra chapter we've got with Ghislaine, I think her name is. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So yeah, the ending with the teleportation big spell really wants me to pick up volume 3 and read it. I have actually started to read volume 3. I believe at the corner of this video I've just got into chapter 2, so I haven't really dived in that much, but I'm hoping to really power down and really dive into a good few chapters, hopefully over the weekend or so. But overall, I think volume 2 is a good volume. It takes off what volume 1 built up and tries to expand it, and I'm really looking forward to reading volume 3 and continuing this series. And that's the end of this volume. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll watch the next one. Okay, see ya.